Welcome back, guys, to another video of Fallout 4 Nuka World. Okay. Okay, so we need to do Sierra's quest. Oh, down here. My bad. Turn back on the power. Talk to the raiders. Kill them all. Get the armor from here and here. So let's talk to the guys now. No. Yeah, let's go. I never really looked around this place.
Hey,
What's up, boss?
look alive, Gage.
Well, I'll be damned. You actually did it. Nuka World is ours. All of it.
I was just doing what I do best.
Hey, if I didn't think you had it in you, I wouldn't have put my neck on the line. But still, you've just got to understand, we ain't ever been on ground this solid before. Now that we're here, let's keep this party going. I'm thinking it's time we set our sights on the Commonwealth.
I think I like where you're going with this.
Yeah, I kind of figured you would. Taking back Nuka World is a big friggin' deal, no question. But it can't be the end of things. Needs to be a beginning. These bunch of savages need a goal, something to focus on. If they ain't got it, they'll wind up turning on each other. In an operation this big, we're gonna need more of, well, everything. Nobody's gonna hand it to us. We need to take it. Commonwealth has a ton of shitty little settlements that could be put to better use. Don't you think?
Sounds like you've had this plan from the beginning.
The ideas crossed my mind, sure. But I'm just making suggestions here. You're the one that needs to give the go-ahead. We don't gotta rush into this headlong. We take it slow. Be smart about it. If we're aiming to grab a piece of the Commonwealth, it's going to take the right contacts and a lot of muscle. Right? I say we go have ourselves a chat with Shank. He's the point man for everything entering and leaving Nuka World. He floated this idea before. Been itching to talk to you ever since you took over. so I bet he's got a good idea of where to start. He's in charge of the caravan, so odds are you can find him somewhere near the marketplace.
If you're vouching for this Shank guy, that sounds good enough to me.
Yeah, sure. How else do you think he ended up at the top of my Christmas list? Just head over and talk to the guy. He'll back up what I'm saying about the Commonwealth. And while you're doing that, I've already got the gangs working on getting Nuka World's power plant up and running. It's about time we shed some real light around here and let people know we mean serious business. Oh, and if you need my advice and you want me to keep tagging along, you got it.
Oh. I got an achievement for that. My kingdom.
Just when I thought things couldn't get any worse, you had to turn up.
Huh? Sorry, boss. Got a job coming up. Just thinking about steps.
Well, look who it is. Liking what you've done with the place.
Yeah, I want to see something. Oh, my bad. Darn it.
I'm worried about my dog. It's acting weird. So depressed or something. Get behind me. Stare it in the eyes.
You know what? I'm just gonna reload. Why is my radiation so high? Oh yeah, last episode.
Well, look who it is. Liking what you've done with the place, boss.
Those disciples don't want to show their face.
Well, look who it is. Liking what you've done with the place, boss. Haven't seen. Never.
Find her, burn them down. dead.
Where is Gage?
Hey,
What's up, boss?
look alive, Gage.
Everything okay, boss?
It's time we part ways.
If you say so. See you back at home, boss.
Oh my god. Yeah, we're low.
Well, look who it is. Liking what you've done with the
Shank.
Well, look who it is.
Hey,
What's up, boss?
Oh,
Gage.
Everything okay, boss?
It's time we parted company.
If you say so. See you back at home, boss.
what? Oh,
Hey,
What's up, boss?
wrong button, sorry.
hey,
You got something for me, boss?
it's time we parted company.
If you say...
What is the key to skip time? Oh wait, I can't do it while standing. I need to put the chair.
Well, look who it is. Liking what you've done with the place, boss. Gang certainly seem pleased with their new little kingdoms. Haven't seen people this revved up since last time someone spiked the water fountains. Never formally introduced myself.
Oh my
Name's Shank.
god.
And if you're standing here, well, I suppose Gage figured you might be the one to finally get things back on track. How long did it take him to convince you it was time to move on the Commonwealth?
I wanna talk to this nerd.
Oh, hey, boss. Didn't see you there.
All the way up. Hey, we just wait then.
Please, just don't hurt me.
Mason bit the hand off a Yao Guai, so watch what you try to feed him, unless you ain't fond of your fingers.
Never formally introduced myself.
Nuka World's Great Halloween Spooktacular will begin next week. Reserve your tickets for this nighttime event and clear the doors. Por favor, manténgase alejado.
I don't speak Japanese, so we have. Oh.
Hello, and on behalf of the Nuka-Cola Corporation, we'd like to welcome each and every one of you aboard the Nuka Express monorail.
I need to go through
For
this
your own
again.
safety, please remain seated or utilize the provided handrails while the train is in motion. If you'll direct your attention to the right side of the monorail, you can observe Nuka World's famous Fizz Top Mountain. Standing at over 100 meters tall, Fizz Top Mountain is the largest man-made structure in Nuka World and features the 5-star Fizz Top Grill. Coming up in the heart of Nuka World, Nuka Town, USA, featuring the Cola Cars Arena, the Bradburton Amphitheater, and the Parlor Dinner Theater. And kids, don't forget to tell your parents to bring you to the Nuka Cave, where you can play games and earn tickets to win fabulous prizes. From Nuka Town, USA, you can access any one of our 5 individually themed parks. Experience the future at the Galactic Zone, or relive the Wild West at Dry Rock Gulch. Take a tour through the Nuka-Cola bottling plant, or visit Kitty Kingdom and meet the whole Nuka family. And finally, for the nature lover in you, travel to Safari Adventure and delight in over 100 different animal species from around the world.
Going down. Transit Center.
Hello, my fellow people. I guess we need to raid one.
Look who it is. Liking what you've done with the place, boss. Gang certainly seem pleased with their new little kingdoms. Haven't seen people this revved up since last time someone spiked the water fountains. Never formally introduced myself. Name's Shank. And if you're standing here, well, I suppose Gage figured you might be the one to finally get things back on track. How
So
long it
basically, I
taken to
just didn't
convince
want
you
to
it
do
was
this
time
part
to
of the
move
game,
on
but
common
I
world?
guess I have to. Sounds like
A good idea.
Because it is. Giving the gang spots to call their own around the park, it bought you some goodwill. But providing them with their own domains, carved from the settlements of the Commonwealth, well, I can't think of a better way to solidify your place around here. Plus, make us all a pretty penny along the way. If that interests you, well, all you've got to do is say the word, and we can let the fun begin.
Let's discuss this later.
Up to you, boss. I'm not going anywhere.
Shank,
So you ready to get... this show on the road, boss?
okay, let's get started.
Music to my ears. So getting us set up in the Commonwealth's gonna require 3 things. Territory, provisions, and loyalty. First things first, territory. We're gonna need to claim a settlement for our gang to work from. An outpost. And there are 2 ways to claim new territory. You can head in yourself and convince the locals to leave. Or I can get a crew together and you all can put them in the dirt. How you do it is up to you. So, first big decision. You want to talk them off their land? Or you want to wipe them out?
Get a gang together. Those settlers are as good as dead.
Stick with the classics. Now, once you and the crew have cleaned the place out, those lucky girls and boys will move in and start working the place. Of course, every outpost you claim for a gang is going to be something the other gangs don't have. And none of them like the thought of their rivals getting a leg up on them. Worth thinking over as you dole out more territory. So, which gang you want to join you on the job?
The operators.
Got it. I'm sure they'll appreciate you thinking of them. That just leaves the target. Now for a new outpost, you'll usually want to target a spot with plenty of populated settlements nearby that might be able to feed our people later on. Taffington Boathouse, Croup Manor, Greentop Nursery, the Slog all had a good number of farms within striking distance last I checked. Though I'll need to go through my notes again. Make sure they're all still good to target. We're not always going to be able to run every job against every settlement. So, you ready to pick the spot for Nuka World's first new homestead?
I'm ready.
Good. So, what's the target? Let me... Yup, that place'll do. So, these sorts of jobs are pretty straightforward. Move in, kill
I
everything.
guess we need to hit one before I can turn back on the power and kill them all. Oh, I never discovered this place.
Hey there.
Scouted them out, boss. Bunch of pests wandering around the joint. Past due someone was sent in to do some exterminating. Time for us to move in?
Let's get this show on the road.
Hell yes.
Let me see what you've got on you.
Of course. Here. Yeah. I'm thinking this place will do. At least once we get some supplies coming in. You ought to head on back, boss. Let them know how it went.
If it ain't the big bad over... Boss.
Well, well. Word going around is there's some new raider boss tearing up the Commonwealth. Not too shabby. I'll make sure your cut of any caps the outpost pulls in are waiting in your quarters. So, now that we got part 1 on the books, we can move on to part 2, provisions. If you want to hang on to this newfound territory, you're going to need to convince a nearby settlement to start handing over shipments of supplies. I'll make sure those shipments get distributed direct to the outpost. Any caps they provide will be waiting in your trunk up in Fizztop. And the more a settlement produces for itself, the more of each we can get them to cough up. Now, like before, The method's up to you. You can try talking to them yourself, convince them to hand over the goods, or you and a crew can introduce some bullets to some kneecaps.
Kneecaps? Meet bullets.
Sounds good. I'll make sure everyone knows this is a maiming job. So, which gang you want to back you up?
The Disciples.
Sounds like a plan. Then all that's left is the target. Only wrinkle is that it's got to be near our crew's new outpost. No settlement's just gonna hand over goods if there's no one close by to follow up on threats. And if you ever want to see for yourself which settlements are within range of our outpost, you can check the map in your Pip-Boy. The Slog might be a good choice to hit, though I'd have to confirm that's still the case. So, where you want to do this? Yup, that place'll do. Now, forcing a place to turn over provisions ain't complicated. Beat the locals so bad they don't want to fight anymore. Put any backup they might have called in the dirt. Your crew will be waiting when you get there. I'll remind them not to kill the goods. Now you're not gonna be able to take a direct route to the place. Fast way to get yourself killed. So you'll have to meet our folks outside town. The crew that's meeting you there is only gonna have standard gear though. If you've got some weaponry you don't have a strong attachment to, might be worth taking it with you to arm them up. Expect we'll have a new meal ticket in no time.
Hey there.
Hey, boss. We're ready to terrify these settlers into submission and carve up their friends. Just let us know when you want to begin.
Let's do this.
With pleasure.
You're gonna start supplying Nuka World. Understand?
All right. We'll send whatever you want. Just leave us alone.
I saw, I came, I conquered.
Sounds like they're gonna tear the place apart if we don't get the hell out of there.
Then I guess we'll just have to let them know who
Take
they're
a good
dealing
look
with.
around.
You
You'll
did
see
good.
we belong at the
Now
top
get
of
going.
the food chain.
The adults are gonna discuss this. Figure this would happen sooner or later. Our outposts caught the attention of some of our new neighbors in the Commonwealth. An outside crew of raiders think we're honing in on their territory. Sounds like they're planning to tear the place up, and our people with it. Suppose this provides us a good opportunity to make an example. You thinking what I'm thinking?
I want to try talking to them.
So that's a no then.
Ah,
Look,
damn it.
boss.
Puddle? I don't remember there being a puddle of dead body.
Sounds like they're gonna tear the place apart if we don't get the hell out of there.
Then I guess we'll just have to let them know who
If
they're
you're wearing a
dealing
collar,
with.
it's because
You
you
did
asked
good.
for it.
Now
Ain't
get
no
going.
one's a slave that
The
don't
adults
want
are
to
gonna
be.
discuss this. Figure this
You
would
look
happen
like a
sooner or
clown.
later. Our outposts caught the attention of some of our new neighbors in the Commonwealth. An outside crew of raiders think we're honing in on their territory. Sounds like they're planning to tear the place up, and our people with it. Suppose this provides us a good opportunity to make an example. You thinking what I'm thinking?
I will rip them to shreds personally.
Bingo. Only language raiders in the Commonwealth
Yeah, why do you
understand.
send a team to help me
Force.
if I'm able
But you
to
should probably get going.
conquer multiple
You wouldn't want to keep our
parks,
new
like-
friends waiting. Wouldn't be neighborly.
Who's in charge around
Anyone
here?
who goes up
I'll
against
tear their
us
heart out.
won't know what hit them.
You all deaf? You! You, the Nuka World waste pile that thought you could move your gang into Sinner's territory and live? You give me one good reason I shouldn't slice you open and eat your heart right here.
You know what? Sorry, my bad. I shouldn't be so violent. What is this? Do they want me to get tetanus?
Well, look who it is. Liking what you've done with the place, boss. Gang certainly seem pleased with their
Wait a
new...
minute. No, 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 no. Oh, did I really go back to that? Oh no. I'm gonna bow.
Who's in charge around here? I'll tear their heart out.
that like a pro, boss.
All three of you survived.
Heard some rumbles, this one didn't get you either. Figure I shouldn't be surprised.
Those raiders won't be causing us any more problems.
That's what I've been hearing. So I suppose your recent success brings us to the next step. Loyalty. Without loyalty, everything that's yours ain't. And to keep a crew loyal, you need to keep them happy. Now, keeping raiders happy isn't real hard. Just have to make sure they've got their basic necessities, just like any other settlement. That they've got some things to keep them entertained, and that their food's taken care of, which, with raiders, well, isn't like dealing with other settlements. Now, if you want me to go into detail on any of that, you just say.
I want to know more about managing the outpost's basic necessities.
Day-to-day needs. They're pretty straightforward. Just need to make sure you've set up solid defenses. Plenty of beds under cover, and enough clean water to go around. Not much more to it than that. Was there anything else?
I think I've got everything I need to know.
Sure. If you've ever got more questions, you come find me. Or you can always consult that Pip-Boy on your arm. No better tool to tell you what your outpost may be hurting for. Now, depending on the state of the place when you hit it, this first outpost might already have some of the bare bones set up. All you've got to do is build up what's missing. If you want to run some jobs to convince more settlements to start sending supplies, well, you know how this works. You just come talk to me. And I was thinking, with the outpost coming as far as it has, might be time I set up shop there. Save you a trip anytime you want to run a job. You just let me know if that's something that'd interest you. Be good to make some trouble in the Commonwealth again. So, there anything I can do?
Nothing for now.
All right.
More than I expected.
Who's there?
You ain't got a trace.
scrap in. There's like 0 cloth here. How do you rotate? To Drumlin's Diner. I scrap.
So that's it, huh?
Oh, what the hell? What did I do? So much for buying scrap. On to the next best thing.
I'm telling you, it ain't just a story. University Point, that settlement on the coast, wiped out. My sins.
Hey, Myrna.
Remember, I don't serve sense. Supplies are just for humans.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Everything you need.
Does she just have base? Yeah. She doesn't have gloves. Ah! Oh, okay.
If you ain't
Hey,
standing
Shank.
out, you ain't
Boss.
worth looking at.
Seems congrats are due on the outpost. Sounds like it's everything a group of murderous sociopaths could ask for. So, you ready for the final piece of the puzzle?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Good to hear. Because what you've made is a foothold. To solidify our place, our outfit's gonna need some real numbers. 2 more outposts carved from the Commonwealth ought to do the trick. Get all that together, and, well, we'll have a real base of power on our hands. With that kind of clout, we'll be able to start setting up dealers at our outposts. Get to selling stuff like real damn towns. We keep expanding from there, we'll even be able to set up spots where the locals can come drop off tribute. But I'm getting ahead of myself. For now, you'll want to start by claiming another 2 outposts. You just let me know whenever you want to get rolling on those jobs. So, boss, what's the plan?
Looking to run a job.
You got it. Just need the details. What job you looking to run?
Organize a crew. It's time we got a settlement to cough up some supplies.
Think we should put claiming those new outposts to bed first. So if there's something else I can take care of, you just say so.
It's time we took over another settlement.
Got it. So how'd you want to approach it? Talk them into leaving yourself? Or you and a crew putting some lead in them?
Start organizing a crew. We're gonna bury those settlers.
Sure. And which gang you want to join you on the job?
The pack.
I'll send word along. Or howl or something. So, where do you want to hit? Let me... Yeah, that one will do. So you know how this job works. Head to the target, put down anything that moves. Be a couple of our guys waiting for you when you arrive. Help you clean the place out. Knock 'em dead, boss.
I guess there was more than I thought. Let me just teleport there then in this episode. Wow, that looks like a nice gun. guys, I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time. You know what time it is already, but like, it says on the screen they want you to subscribe and like, share and comment, obviously. Damn, this song's good. But I hope you enjoyed the video and stuff. I don't really know what to talk about now. I guess let's wait until it plays out, because this is epic. Still chill, still chill. And I guess, like, see you next time. Hell yeah.